I'm sitting at the front of BYD DiSPACE here in Zhengzhou, China. It was created and opened by BYD and is China's first ever new energy vehicle museum. And let me tell you, this place is massive. It is 15,000 square meters of floor space over 4 different floors and showcases over 300 different exhibitions showing the public the type of technology and design cues that BYD have developed over the last 20 years since their inception. So what's this place all about? Well, we're going to take a look inside and have a walk around on this episode of Beyond EV, your home for everything BYD.
Hi everyone, David here from Beyond EV, and this is BYD DiSPACE, a dedicated new energy vehicle science museum located in the heart of Zhengzhou in China, the location of BYD's mega factory, BYD Zhengzhou. This was just around the corner from our hotel, and I'm not going to narrate through this. I'm just going to walk through and let you see what I saw, but so I sort of explain the sections as we go through them in the video itself. So sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoy it.
So you can see this is an ICE car, but you can imagine actually like for 40 years before this, I've already have the electric battery vehicles. But however, we don't have the capacity and we don't have the capability to make it very sustained. So that's why we can't use the battery vehicles at that time.
So walking into the first section, it goes through the different methods of power generation that BYD use for their industrial plants and to power their vehicles. Wind, water and solar.
Disruption causes and we can move into the next section.
Power is an endless power, greatest application. So as long as we use such clean energy, so I would like another volunteer to roll here to experience the water power and power itself. Like pretend this one is the sunlight.
So moving on from power generation, we move on to the history of BYD, and they've got the chronological history from the beginnings to where they are now along a massive wall in the next hall.
Okay, please look at this wall. So here, there are the four main industries, and then throughout, I think I mentioned this morning that we have to achieve the new sales volume, like the revenue, the annual revenue, and it's 777 billion RMB.
So moving on from the chronological history, we go around a corner and they go through the history of BYD's automotive manufacturing, starting from their first car in 2003 all the way up to the E6, their first ever EV.
So this is the start of BYD car. This Lion is the first car that
And then we go around another corner and we enter in the history of their current generation of vehicles, starting in 2013 all the way up to the Yangwang U8 released in 2023.
Seal, I think most of you have.
Moving on from the history, we then go into the statistics of BYD in 2025, from how many cars they produce to their key technologies and how many patents they have. So moving on from the history, we now head into the cafe and the BYD store. We've now gone up to level 2, and this starts to delve into the design of BYD vehicles.
design concept of Chinese culture. So this is the spirit from Chinese traditional paintings.
Moving forward into the design side of things for BYD, we move on to inspiration for paint colours.
By traditional Chinese China, the ceramics.
Sorry. And the next section on the design floor looks into NVH and sound engineering in BYD vehicles. So this part's pretty cool. In the next room, hanging from the ceiling, is a BYD seal that is being broken down into its individual parts. Take a look. So remember when my BYD seal got rear-ended and I had to get the whole thing replaced? I should have just come here. They've got them hanging from the ceiling. So moving on from design, the next part of the tour looks at BYD's vehicle manufacturing methods.
So, guys, let's keep moving on here. This is the overview of how we manufacture the car. So, as we've seen many manufacturing, we have four main processes: stamping, welding, painting, and assembly. So, we have So most of our metal parts have some steps in this way. Instead of welding so much, we don't do that. We do steps.
Next on from manufacturing is the dedicated Fangchengbao section, which goes through the different Fangchengbao leopard and type vehicles.
that we have massive models in the factory, but so we can have a rest in for 10 minutes. We'll take photos. So this is Type 3. It is recently released in China, and it's purely electric vehicle for the off-road functions.
So now we're up on level 3, and this section is dedicated to Yangwang, BYD's ultra premium brand designed to showcase BYD's latest innovations and technologies.
By the voice control, they can control the suspension. You don't need to press any button. Just the voice. As long as you can speak Chinese, you can just control it.
And moving on from the Yangwang section, they've got a replica of the patent wall that they've got at BYD headquarters in Shenzhen.
Because BYD seems to have pretty much all of them.
So moving on from the patent wall behind me, and the next section is dedicated to the different BYD technologies that they install on their cars, from the E3 and E4 platform to the DiPilot system to Blade battery to DMO and all the DM hybrid platforms. This section goes in depth into the history and what's inside and what makes these different systems work. So we've just looked at different charging and how it's evolved for BYD, and now we're moving on to the various DM engines that they've developed over the years, all the way up to DMO, which is now available on the BYD chart.
after the DM plug-in hybrid section, you move on to the DiPilot section, which goes through the evolution of the different DiPilot platforms found on BYD vehicles.
So that's it. That was BYD DiSPACE here in Zhengzhou, China. And what a place. This place is massive and gives any member of the public the ability to walk through and get a real understanding of the type of technology that BYD has developed since their inception. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Should they build these overseas in places like Australia or around Southeast Asia or even Europe? Let me know down in the comments, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more BYD related content. I've got plenty more videos headed your way. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.